All right, today we're going to talk about a gun that those of you who know me are probably going to be surprised to hear about. We're going to talk about the Gen 6 Glock. Now, I've had a love-hate relationship with Glocks for many years. It was the first carry gun I ever had. It was my first duty gun. I carried it on and off for my entire career, overseas, in the States, everywhere, all the time. 9mm, 40 cals, bigger guns, little guns, everything. Never really felt like I shot it as well as other guns. The difference was small, but I never really warmed up to shooting Glocks well. My last duty gun was a Gen 5 19M MOS, and so this is the gun that I carried when I retired. This is exactly how I carried it. A friend of mine came up with the brass back strap, so I was lucky to get in on those pretty early, and I switched from the polymer back straps that I used to carry in my earlier Glocks to the brass back strap, and it really balances the weight nicely. So that worked out very well. Anyway, this particular 19 is the best shooting Glock 19 I've ever had, and it shot better than my 17s, which is what I usually preferred to carry because they tended to shoot better than 19s for me. At any rate, all that has changed. The Gen 6 17 is by far the best shooting Glock I've ever had. This is the standard factory gun with the Koa. I threw the flashlight on and the brass plug, and then I swapped the slide release for an extended one, and that's it. This gun is as accurate as my HKs as far as I can tell. That's never been true with Glocks. Even the earlier M's, they did not do what my HKs can do. This one seems to so far. The trigger is quite nice on it. I have no issues with it whatsoever. I know some people have had 6s that didn't have great triggers, but I have no complaints with this. I wouldn't change anything about it. I can shoot this gun as well as any gun I can shoot. And that's the first time I can really say that with a Glock. And I'm not sure what the difference is. The ergonomics are a little better for me. It's a slightly smaller grip, slightly shorter reach to the trigger. I have short fingers. That combination has worked out really well for me. There's just a very easy way the gun recoils. It comes back naturally. Everything works well. I am really enjoying this Gen 6. The thumb paddle or whatever they've got that for, that's an antiquated concept. I don't know why they put that on there now, a little bit late to the party, but it does make a nice spot to put my trigger finger, so I don't mind that over there. The only thing about the gun that I don't like and that I think they made a mistake on is this beaver tail. People with small hands who are going to benefit from the smaller grip and smaller reach now have to have a beaver tail on there that they never had to have before. People with bigger hands are always going to put back straps on, and they could put a back strap with beaver tail on previously. But again, now all of us are stuck with it. And I would just trim it right off. But I'm going to shoot some USPSA with this gun coming up. And if I cut that off, the stupid rules in USPSA determine that while you can change your slide, your barrel, your firing pin, your springs, any internal parts you basically want, God forbid you cut off that beaver tail. Now you have a competitive advantage that makes it completely unfair. So again, nonsense and competition aside, that beaver tail should be gone. And I am very happy with the way the 17 handles, shoots, fits my hand. Very, very happy with it so far.